Hey everybody, it's Coach Joe here, your Midlands, South Carolina real estate guide. Today I'm answering common questions that I get about buying a house versus buying land, whether you're thinking about putting a mobile home on the land or building a house. And I'm breaking down the real numbers and real world realities of each option. If this helps you, please remember to hit like and subscribe. The most common question or most useful question I'm here going to answer here is what does it cost to prep land to put a home on it? Land prep is part nobody budgets for and a lot of people don't think about. It's often the biggest surprise. In the Midlands, a perk test is about $300 to $400 to determine if the soil can handle you flushing the toilet. And this is also going to determine the size of the house and how many bathrooms and that kind of stuff it can hold. A survey is going to run 4 to 850, could be a lot more depending on the size of the land. Clearing and grading, 1,500 to $3,000 per acre. Driveway is going to run $15 to $30 per foot. Power, 6,000 to 20,000, depending on how far those lines have to go. Well is going to run 5 to 20,000, and septic systems here are going to start usually around 5,000 installed and just go up from there, depending again on the size. If the lot has public water or sewer, tap fees are usually going to run 1,500 to 5,000 depending on where you live, and sometimes impact fees will apply too. Some lots cost more because they're already cleared, perked, graded, tapped, close to utilities, and that can save thousands. But minimum land prep total is going to run about 25 to 30,000, and for most people, land is going to be closer to 40 to 75,000 to get it ready, and that's before we add the cost of the actual land itself. Is it cheaper to do a mobile or a manufactured home and buy land? Most people assume a mobile home will be the cheaper option, but here's the reality in South Carolina. Mobile and manufactured homes are legally vehicles, not real estate. They're titled through the Department of Motor Vehicles, taxed through the DMV, and not considered real estate unless they're detitled, permanently affixed to the land, pass a foundation inspection, zoning has to allow them, and in that particular area that you're going to put it. I'm on the zoning board for the town of Elgin. This comes up a lot, and there's basically just one small area that we allow mobile homes in the town limits. Land prep is the same as a stick built home. Perk tests, surveys, clearing, driveway, power, well, septic, tap fees, those are all still needed. And a basic mobile home itself is going to run 70 to 120,000 before delivery and setup. And those can be significant amounts because you have delivery, setup, tie down, skirting, decks, utility hookups, and then plus your land prep, plus the cost of the land. So you're usually at 120 to 200,000, and that's before you add the land in, and it's easily going to hit 150 without even blinking. It starts sounding simple, and then the receipts start stacking up like you're building a space shuttle. Okay. The next question I want to address here is it cheaper to buy land and build a house? If the goal is saving money, this is usually not the best option. Before you ever pour a foundation, you're already 25 to 75,000 into the land prep again, plus the cost of the land. So you might already be over 100,000 already. Then you add in builder deposits, permits, engineering, materials, labor, driveway extensions, grading systems, and every upgrade you fall in love with. Most people are going to end up in the 350 to 500 range plus to build, and custom homes are going to start much larger. And again, still adding in the cost of the land. And that's before you find out that every finish you like is going to be in the premium upgrade column. So, what does a new home cost in the Midlands? If you buy an existing house, this is an option, and many people are shocked. New construction is often the same price or cheaper than a resale home, and you get warranties. From the January 26 MLS report, the median home price is 274,000 in the area, average around 329. Starter homes for new construction run in the low to mid 200,000s. Larger homes are going to be in the mid to upper 300,000s with large yards. Uh, Bigger, nicer builds, probably looking in the low 400s and up. You can go really as high as you want, obviously. But a big point I want you to realize is new construction is often priced the same or less than resale homes. But remember, never visit new construction without your buyer's agent. The on site agent works for the builder, not you. Some communities require appointments or to have might have blocked roads and active construction zones, so be careful just popping in. I've covered this before in my short on why you need a buyer's agent. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll link it as a related video. Can I buy land now and build later? Technically, yes, but it rarely does it work that way that people imagine. Because trees grow back, erosion happens, prices go up, permits expire, lenders won't finance half-finished projects, and you can't DIY your way to a certificate of occupancy. If your plan is to chip it away at it, just know that that land is going to be chipping back. Because even to chip away, you're still spending 25, 30,000 just to start. And again, plus the cost of the land. And then you're going to need large chunks of money for every step along the way. Well, how much does a real custom home cost? Get this one a lot. True custom home in the Columbia area, Midlands, South Carolina, you're usually going to start around 800,000 to $1 million. And architectural plans alone can run an additional 10 to 50,000. Most people don't actually want this one when they see the numbers. Next question I get is, what if I want something nice and built, but it's not a full custom? And this is actually where most people end up. Build on your land is a great middle ground. You pick a floor plan from an established builder, they build it on your land. It's customizable, but not fully custom. It's far more affordable than hiring an architect. Production and semi-custom builders let you choose a plan and personalize your cabinets, counters, flooring, colors, and some will even come and just build it on your land. It's like buying ground beef and choosing your toppings, not buying the whole cow, slaughtering it, and doing everything else. The next question here is, what if I'm looking at land because I don't think I can afford a house? This is a good one, and it's very common. But land loans require higher down payments. A lot of cases when people are looking at this option, they don't realize they might need cash to buy the lot. They also have different debt to income ratio requirements. Credit scores need to be higher. Mobile homes require cash for the land prep. And if you end up spending more or less than the same for a house, a mortgage with the same down payment often gets you a move-in ready home, and you're going to get better financing rates, better terms, better insurance, and better long-term value. This is an area I've helped several clients with in the past year until when they realized that they didn't need land, they just needed a good mortgage and a house. So how can I help? This is another great question because, as I said before, I'm on the zoning board for the town of Elgin, so I understand zoning, setbacks, and what you can and can't build. Town of Elgin's very small, but I know and can connect with other zoning departments. I can recommend reputable builders, review your floor plans with you, and help you compare land options, and of course, walk you through real numbers so you don't get blindsided. Whether you're buying land, building, placing a manufactured home, or buying an existing house, I can help my clients make the smartest move. And my goal is always to keep as much money in your pocket as I can. I'm Coach Joe, your Midland, South Carolina real estate guide. If this helped you, hit like and subscribe. And if you're thinking about buying land, building, or buying a home, reach out. I'd love to help you run the real numbers and make the right move. Thanks again, and bye for now.